Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Welcome to today's Soul Talk. So today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different than the last few weeks. The last few weeks I feel like I've been really discussing some heavy spiritual concepts, and today I wanted to talk about something that I feel like really helped me as I was going through my spiritual journey. So a lot of times when we start to go through something, whatever transformation it is, whether it's spiritual, physical, emotional, mental, whatever it is, we get very stuck in what are the steps I have to do? What are the things I have to do? And we get very mechanical and robotic. And the one thing that I learned about spirituality is allowing yourself to surrender and go with the flow, allowing yourself to have fun. And when you're having fun, you're actually unlocking this whole new dimension that was never available to you prior because you were so stuck in doing things a certain way. And so one of the things that really helps me to get into this place is knowing that, okay, if I'm doing something, for example, I share this in my stories, I'm very religious about my practices in terms of meditation and breath work and yoga and whatever else it may be, journaling, and just really tapping into the space and into the higher dimensions. And for the last few days, I just wasn't able to get there. And typically in the past, if I went through something like this, I would get very much in my head about why isn't it happening? Why am I not getting there? I'm doing all of the steps. Why isn't it working? Why? And this time around, I just kind of avoided the resistance and really just surrendered to it. And that allowed me to kind of ask the question of what is occurring for me and what is a lesson I need to learn right now, to be open to that feedback loop from the universe, from all of the different channels that are communicating with me, from actually hearing the voice from internal saying okay, here's some things that are happening, here's some things that you need to learn right now, and allowing myself to just flow through that and then get back into my practices. And so having fun and going with the flow is something that's really important as we're doing our spiritual practices. I had watched this recent documentary on Amazon, and the monk that they were following had mentioned the same thing. It's not about spirituality and going on a spiritual path. It's not about trying to figure everything out and doing it in a certain way. So let's say you picking up meditation or any mindfulness practice for that. It's not saying okay, I'm going to religiously do this. I'm going to do it all the time and it's not working for me, but I'm still going to do it. It's about doing it and having fun with it. If it's not working for you, then stop doing it. Start to ask yourself what's going on. What is the resistance that's coming up? And how can you flow through that resistance to get back into your practices again? How can you have fun in your life? Because life is not this, linear journey. It's ebbs and flows. There's waves that we go through. And it's the same thing with mindfulness. As you're going through these ebbs and flows through life, you're also going through the same thing in terms of mindfulness, because mindfulness is the practice of being present. So being present with where you are today is very important for you to get back into track if you feel like you're not on track. So that's today's Soulful Talk. I wanted to share that because I think that there's a lot of stigma with spirituality and spiritual practices around it's you have to be rigid or you have to be strict about certain things. And it's not like that at all. It's about having fun. It's about allowing yourself to have fun. And when you can have fun and you can surrender, that's when things actually come into your life. That's when your manifestations come to reality, because you've surrendered and you've let go and you're just having fun and you're just enjoying whatever is around you. You're in that vibration of allowing it to come in. And so if you're not having fun, go figure out how to do that today. I love you all. I'll talk to you soon.